It's been a week that we have run lots of practice tests online, right? And before our holiday, we are gonna introduce you a bit about the IELTS vocabularies or TOEIC vocabs. And this is the book I'm gonna use for English studying. Skill that we are studying right now is speaking. And these are 4,000 essential English words for us to study. And this is the highest level, level 6. We have like 6 books for us, 6 books, 6 volumes, and this is the highest volumes for you to study. Since you guys have been studying IELTS degrees, I'm gonna use the highest and the most complicated book for us to study together. 1,000 essential English words. And when you read a book, the first thing that you need to do is you need to read the content of the book in order for you to get a general insight into the book. What is the book about? Or what I will get from the book. It's not like we are studying in high school or in Vietnamese college or in the university college. We are gonna go study abroad or even work abroad. So the best thing for us to do is we need to understand how to read a book. For me, I don't like reading book, to tell you the truth, because sometimes I don't like studying, I don't like working, I don't like anything related to English. But I have to train myself because one day you feel bored with your English, but another day you feel good with your English. You don't know the reason why. It just that is your gift, that is your hobby, that is your habit. You don't want to quit it for any reasons, right? Just like me. So here, um, 4,000 in essential English words. This is volume number 6, the most difficult volume. And we need to read the content first. See, they give you lots of words for you to learn. But here, don't ever learn English vocabularies just by pronunciation or definition. We need to learn from making examples. And, and in this book, they say that this book is going to be very advantageous for you uh, at whatever level of English you are. You're going to find this book very valuable for you. And here, you know that I've been taking lots of tests in IDV and IIG. I feel very stressed. It's not about the examination that makes me feel stressed. It is about the weather in our country right now. The weather is so hot, and we need to get used to this kind of environment. And guys, when you study with me, please keep in mind that you guys are gonna study abroad. You guys not gonna stay in Vietnam. Don't stay in Vietnam. Don't study in Vietnamese university, because Vietnamese universities will not help you to become talented. They will make you to become chicken. We call them chicken students or chicken workers. So don't be chickens. Try to go study abroad or work abroad. That is the best thing for you. Here, let's study. Yeah, so the best thing about this book is they give us a picture, and they also give us a bit of the pronunciation syllables, and of course also the meaning. And here, this is how I study. I have been training myself alone in my office. I don't study IELTS at an English center, and I haven't studied any kinds of IELTS in my university or back in my college or back in my child. I've been self-teaching. Yeah, I've been self-teaching English. So that is why I can help you guys to become the best students here. So let's make use of these vocabularies. Alleviate, alleviate, alleviate pain, make it less painful. I try to alleviate my headache. Okay, I have a headache due to I have a headache due to my cold, due to my fever. And in this kind of weather, we usually catch a cold and we easily catch a fever. So you need to take good care of yourself. And the best way, the most effective way for you to alleviate your headache is by taking drugs, which means taking medicines. Don't you ever think of drugs as heroines or something like that? What I want to say is you need to take medicines. People don't go to the hospital to get the prescription from the doctor. People just stay at home and they go to the pharmacy near their houses and they buy medicines just at the pharmacy. So when people go to the pharmacy, they consult the the medicine seller, and this kind of seller knows a lot of kinds of medicines and a lot of symptoms of sickness. So he or she will help you to find the best medicine for yourself. So people these days don't like going to the hospital because they think that their sickness is normal. They just want to stay at home. They just want to stay at home. They choose to go to the pharmacy to buy drugs, medicine. They don't show the doctor's prescription. We have the word prescription. Prescription. Prescription is the form written by the doctor, and the doctor you go to the hospital, you have your health check, and the doctor is going to prescribe. The doctor is going to prescribe your, okay, the doctor is going to prescribe the medicines for your sickness. And after you get the prescription from the doctor, people going to use the prescription to go to the pharmacy to buy medicines. They say how to get prescription from the doctor. But for some people, they don't want to get the prescription. They just want to go directly to the pharmacy to buy medicines. And people selling medicines at the pharmacy, they know a lot about the symptoms and they know everything about the medicines. That is why they easily help you to find the best medicine for you to alleviate sickness. So that is my situation for the word alleviate. And here, please remember prescription. Prescription. Prescription is a is a piece of paper or is a letter from the doctor. And you can find the names of medicines or the name of drugs for you to take in order for you to alleviate your pain or in order for you to recover from the sickness, recover from your illness or recover from your sickness. So that is the word prescription. People, okay, so for some pharmacies, they will not sell the medicines to the patients. They will not sell the medicine to the patients. They will ask the patients whether they have the prescription or not. If the patients do not have the prescription from the doctor, the pharmacist will not sell the drugs or sell the medicines to the patients. So here we have a word like pharmacy, and the next word is pharmacist. Pharmacists are the people. Pharmacists are people standing in the pharmacy, working in the pharmacy, selling drugs. That is pharmacist. Pharmacy is the name of the store in which you are going to buy medicines. So that is pharmacy. All right, and that is a little bit of my situation for you guys. And here, the day after so many tests for me, I feel exhausted, and I know that you feel exhausted too. But what else can we do, guys? What else, right? If you want to study IELTS or Cambridge, you need to work as hard as me, and maybe working harder, because I want you to get IELTS 8 just like me. I don't want you to get IELTS 5 or IELTS 6.0 or 6.5 or 7. IELTS 8. So you need to read a lot just like me, and don't lose focus, or don't be so stressed when you go sitting at night, when you go sitting an IELTS exam, because you are gonna suffer from the pressure, and you are gonna give up 60% of your test just like me. So don't learn from don't make the same mistake as mine. Try to learn from a mistake and try to be better. Here, I want you guys to give me the situation. And in this situation, you need to use the word prescription, recover from, patient, pharmacy, and pharmacist. So try to use these words in your example. I'm going to give you guys like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and don't just speak up less than 1 minute and 30 seconds. I want you to speak as much as possible. So you have like 1 minute and 30 seconds for speaking. You only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds for preparation. Okay. So right now I'm gonna turn off my camera. So if you cannot speak today, Zan, you need to type. Give me your example by writing a paragraph. If you cannot speak, you need to write. Okay. It's okay for you, but it's not okay for John. Okay, crazy. For crazy, you have to speak. And for Zahan, you can write a paragraph instead of speaking. So show me the paragraph. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. When you study with me, you need to practice a lot. I don't teach like other teachers, theories, learning, listening to the teacher all the time. No, it's not me. It's not my style. So right now, giving you guys 3 minutes and 30 seconds. John speaking, John writing. So crazy. You are gonna be the first one to speak up, and John, you are gonna be the second one to give me to submit your paragraph to me on Zalo. Okay, I'm gonna log into Zalo and get the paragraph from Zalo. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna turn off my video, and here I'm gonna drink coffee in my office, waiting for you guys. I'm gonna meet my mate too. Let's start, guys.
Recently,
Yeah.
I developed an interest in astrology. Um,
Astrology, right?
Astrology, yes,
Yeah, all right.
and I want to learn how to differentiate between the various zodiac sign.
You've been updating yourself with zodiac signs and zodiac knows. Does it differentiate? Differentiate. Very good. Anything else from you? And please keep it up. Show me more.
No.
No, astrology. When you bring up a subject, like I've been searching information about the astrology. You need to tell me what you need to introduce a little bit about astrology first, like what astrology means. Don't just say I'm going to talk about astrology, because up when you bring up a word, maybe people don't know what you are saying. So you need to introduce the word that you bring up just a bit, so people will get the meaning of the topic that you want to say. Because here, astrology, it is about the star, but people don't know much about your place of living. Where you live, nobody knows. You live in the city, or the countryside, or right now you live in your hometown, no one knows. So you need to introduce a bit about your topic. And when you say that you differentiate A from B, or you differentiate between A and B, you need to show us more. That is IELTS. If you just introduce the topic that you are gonna speak, you are gonna fail in the speaking test. In order for you not to fail, you have to go in details. You have to explain everything in detail. Don't just introduce the topic, right? So try harder, because it's so general. Your information is so general. So I'm gonna check John's paragraph. My grandma is old. Now she has a kidney disease. Every day she has to go to the hospital, get prescriptions, and takes the medicine to alleviate her illness. Very good. And then, okay, so after I read your paragraph, I can see how how the mother has been feeling so crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but it's kind. But I understand something from your family, and I know that your mother is really under pressure and she goes crazy. Yeah, lots of things going on in your life right now. And please remember to use a full stop at the end of your sentence, or you were gonna lose score. Okay, here I'm gonna help you. So the situation for me to use the word alleviate, and I have to use these words, prescriptions. The first word that I have to use, recover from. The second word I have to use, you guys have given me situations, but I haven't found anything related to the vocabularies that I require you guys to do. See, I haven't seen anyone of you guys who can give me a situation in which I can see the whole vocabularies as expected. Here, my situation. These days I've been feeling sick, to tell you the truth. In fact, I am sick right now. I am having a bit of cold and a bit of fever, and I am afraid that I will not be able to take the TOEIC test this Sunday, April 28th. The allergy or gate council tells me if I have any serious disease, I have to inform them. But that is Vietnamese IIG. When I have informed, okay, when I have already informed the Vietnamese IIG of my sickness, they say that I have to go to take the test, no matter how bad I feel. But international IIG tells me to go to the hospital to get the prescription from the doctor. And they ask me to get the seal of the hospital on the prescription. That is the international IIG tells the students or the candidates to do when they are feeling sick and when they are afraid of not being able to sit a TOEIC test on the exam days. Because when you have a test, an international test, you cough, they will notice you and they will send you the red card. They say that you cheat in the exam, or you show some signs to let other students know the answers in the exam. That is what the international supervisors or the international councils think of Asian students. So I just want to prepare everything safe for me, and I trust the international IIG's information. I don't know much about the Vietnamese IIG, but I have to trust the international one. So I go to my doctor at the hospital. I get the prescription, and he prescribe the kinds of medicines that I should take in order for me to recover from my sickness as soon as possible. I have to recover from my illness before April 28th, which means I have to be healthy before Sunday. And I am just a young patient. They say that a young person like me is gonna recover from illness so quickly. So I don't need to be scared of anything. That is what the Vietnamese IIG tells me. International IIG tells me, okay, in one hand, and Vietnamese IIG informs me on another hand. So I don't know which one is true and which one is fake. I have to follow their lead. And since I look very young, they regard me as a young patient who is gonna recover from illness in the quickest way. So Vietnamese IIG do not approve my prescription. For the international IIG, they say that they will approve, okay, they will approve my prescription, and they will help me to delay the test to May or till June. It depends on my situation. So okay, they will approve my the international IIG will approve my prescription, but the Vietnamese IIG disapproves of my disapprove disapprove my prescription. So when we live in Vietnam, we will face two sides of information: international side and the national side. So no way out, not okay, no solutions, no specific solutions for us to take. So the best way for me right now, I have to take medicines from the prescription written by the doctor in the hospital. And after I get the prescription from the hospital, I have to go to the pharmacy. And I choose a pharmacy near my house, just a few blocks away from my house. I walk to the pharmacy, and suddenly I see my students like Zahan and Yahan, okay, on a motorbike of Mr. Wei. Very fun. And I go to the pharmacy and I give the pharmacist the prescription. The pharmacist look at my prescription, and then she looks at me. She says that you are so young, so you are gonna recover from the illness in the soonest way. The pharmacists give me the medicines prescribed in the prescription. So that is how I alleviate my pain from headache, from nose running symptoms, from coughing symptoms, from fever, from cold symptoms. So that is how you make a situation, guys. You have to show me step by step, like where did you go to get the prescription, and and how do you recover from the illness? And show me the situation in which you are called the patient. You need to create a case and show me a case in which you can prove that you have a long way to get to the pharmacy, and you meet the pharmacist. And why do you meet the pharmacist? Yeah, something like this. I need something like this. It's not like showing me short sentences. All right. So here I have to try one more time for you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes and 9 seconds. For Zahan, you have to write a detailed paragraph using all the vocabularies that we have been studying right here. And for Gracie, you have to give me a presentation, and you have to use all these words. And alleviate is the word number 5. Don't forget. Don't just show me a short situation and then boom, oh yeah, this is the topic and this is what I can say. No, I don't want things like that. If you continue to be this way, you are gonna kill your brain, kill your creativity skill. So you have to train your brain to be more creative and more productive. All right, here I'm gonna pause the recording. Show me the situation, please. So, Trâm, please speak up.
Um,
Yeah.
Sickness, patient often visit the pharmacy to obtain their I don't know bệnh in English.
Sickness.
Sick. They're sick and the pharmacy serves a reliable result for the patient and they get them the medicine to for their sick and that's all.
Sick is an adjective. You are sick, and sickness is a noun in English. Something like this: sick, ADJ, and the normal sickness. We have the word like sickness is a noun in English, or illness as a noun in English. Sick or the same as the word ill. Sick, ill, sickness, illness. So please be careful of your pronunciation, Chum, because your pronunciation is not good today. You have to be careful. And while we are waiting for Zahan's paragraph, we need to move on to the word astrology. And astrology is the topic for IELTS students these days. The examiner is going to ask you a ridiculous question like, why do we live on Earth? And why don't we live in the universe? And do you like stars or do you like any kinds of planets in the universe? So for the IELTS, okay, they are gonna ask about the universe. They are gonna ask us about about the planets, or about the stars. So that is okay. That is everything about the astrology. So here, first we are gonna learn how to talk about astrology. When the examiner asks you about the planets, like what is your favorite planet? What is your favorite star? Do you like the universe? We don't have we don't have lots of knowledge about the universe. We don't know any kinds of stars or planets in the universe. So when you don't know anything about that, don't tell them that you don't know anything. The best way for you to win big in IELTS or in the speaking test, that is, you have to make them turn, okay, then you have to make them change the question. Like they will ask you, what is your favorite planet? And you were gonna answer like, oh, for me, as a human being on Earth, as a human being on Earth, I have no, I have no passion. I have no passion to discover planets in the universe. The only thing that interests me on this earth are stars because I easily find stars up in the sky uh, late at night. So as a human being, if I cannot see anything, if I can't find knowledge from anything, it's gonna be very hard for me to start to like that thing. I cannot like I cannot choose a specific planet for me because the only place that where I live right now is the Earth. So Earth is gonna be my interest. I love to find out more about the Earth. I love to learn more about the Earth because right now I am living on Earth, and this is the only planet that I have interest in. If you ask me about the planet, Like, do I like the sun? Do I like the moon? Do I like the Jupiter? Do I like Mars? I cannot tell you because I have no feelings, no emotions for those planets. I know those planets from the day when I studied back in my high school, but I have no interest, no passion, no okay, nothing at all. So I just prefer the stars because every night before I go to sleep, I stand in front of my house and I can see the twinkling stars up in the sky, which are very attractive and which make me feel so fresh, make me want to make a wish. So stars are the best things for me. That is how you speak in a test. When they ask you about the universe, but you don't have any vocabularies for you to talk about the universe, you can give a fake reason. Don't say that, oh, I haven't learned any vocabularies about the universe. I don't know how to speak. You will fail. Don't say that you have no ideas. You will fail. Don't say those stupid things. Try to convince them. Try to persuade them by your fake situation, right? So here, before I give you 3 minutes for your preparation for the second topic, let's check out John's paragraph. My grandma takes a lot of medicines and has to draw blood in her body. Draw blood. Hmm, okay. She has to be in the hospital for 4 hours until the doctor approves. She has to be in the hospital for 4 hours until the doctor approves what? Until the doctor approves, okay, approves her leaving, her leaving. She can leave when the doctor approves. So approve what? After approve, you need to use a noun in English. She gets the prescription a lot. Oh my gosh. She gets a lot of prescription from the doctor. Get the prescription a lot. What does it mean, John? You get a lot of books. Don't say you get books a lot. No, she gets a lot of prescriptions from the doctor, but I think she can't recover from her illness easily. She has to be patient. She, when you use she, it means only one person. You cannot say she is many people. No, she has only one soul. She has one spirit. And she has only one body. She is not a superman, a superstar, a superwoman, okay, a superhero. How can you say that she has to be patient? She has to be a patient at the hospital. Okay, she has no way out. She has no way to decline, to decline staying in the hospital. She has no way to turn down a request of staying at the hospital. And when to buy medicines, she has to be a patient and when to buy medicine at the pharmacy if she wants her illness to get better, wants something to do something else. You are confused and you lose a bit of your English after you have done so many tests. Weird things happening to you. Can't believe it. She has to be a patient. We have to define why do you say she has to be a patient? Because this sentence is so concise and it contains very specific information, but nobody understands why does she has to be a patient, right? She has to be a patient for what reason? And when to buy the medicine? Before when to buy something, you have to use a subject and a verb. Like I decide when to buy coffee. You are a student, you cannot decide, all right? So you have to use a subject and a verb before when to do something. Uh-huh. Okay, weird things happening to you. I can't believe it, but I'm gonna give you guys some time. No worries. John makes a lot of mistakes in grammar today, and Crazy makes a lot of mistakes in pronunciation today. And you also forget to how to put the words in the right order. Unbelievable. Okay, so here I want you guys to create a situation for astrology, and these are the topics. these topics are usually asked or usually given in IELTS examination. The IELTS examiner, IDB, okay, IDB examiner is going to ask you a stupid question like, do you like the universe? Do you like the planets? Do you like the stars? We are human beings. We are not aliens. We cannot learn so many words about the universe, like, oh, there are 13, okay, 13 planets in the universe, the galaxy, or Gaja. We cannot learn something like this. We have to learn the real English. So when you receive scientific questions, you have to persuade the examiner to listen to you, okay, and they have to agree with your perspective. This is how you this is how you win big in your IELTS. And that is my experience, because when the examiner asks me, do I like the stars? I really hate this topic because I just want to make money. I just want to learn. I just want to go out and feel peaceful. I don't like any kind of universe or stars or planets. Stupid question. But I cannot say that, oh, hello, I don't know anything about the universe. Hello, I have no vocabularies. Hello, I haven't learned any vocabularies in English related to the universe. We cannot say that, right? You cannot say that. You cannot say that you don't have any ideas. The only thing that you can say to the examiner is, okay, all right, as a human being, I have a huge crush for my Earth. And I protect and I learn so many things to protect the Earth from global warming, from disasters. So I invest all my time in researching for the information about the Earth. For the universe, I appreciate everything sent from God. However, these days, the only thing that I can see from the star, from the skies, is twinkling star. So that is how you turn the attention of the examiner to the topic that you want to talk. So you have to be careful. Okay. So John, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Please try to speak. First, prepare for the topic of astrology, and then you are gonna speak up. Jahal just messaged me. She encounters internet disconnections, so just move on. Don't worry about her. So
Um, the universe is vast and full of wonder. Um, I I know it has so no, it has so many cool things like planets and many stars. When I look up at the sky, at the night sky, I see a lot of stars, and I think it's like a magical show. Um, the universe have a lot of stars. The some star is big like sun, and the some star and some star like is very small like the earth. Yeah.
yeah, very good. It's much better now because you can give me um, a bit more ideas about the topic of universe. Is much better. And now we have to practice our pronunciation. Yeah, please.